Lincoln, what are you doing? And the world's next car guy. Hey, baby. Lincoln. Making his first appearance, first video. Look how buff he is though, y'all, for real. He's the buffest baby. Oh, he smiled for the camera. Yay! Welcome y'all back to another video. It has been 3 to 4 months, and as you saw from the intro clip, there's a reason why. Me and my wife had our baby boy Lincoln, and we've been extremely occupied with Lincoln for the last few months, and so I decided to take a break from YouTube and focus on family, and I totally, no regrets there, absolutely. Fatherhood has been amazing, and I'm sure some of y'all, if not a few of y'all, know that already. So thank y'all for sticking around, and actually thank y'all to the ones that have actually subscribed to the channel while I've been absent, and the channel has actually done really well and has passed 250,000 views channel wide and has almost 670 subscribers. So we're actually still on our way to making 1,000 subscribers and being part of the affiliate program, which takes forever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty of this video and talk about something that I've been keeping to myself, haven't posted on social media hardly at all until like last week. What's up guys, Ratchet David here. Alright y'all, so I've kind of kept to myself for the most part but I've made the decision to compete in the Global Time Attack Track Series in my Jetta, which it kind of became something that was like, let me play the cards that I've been dealt. Right now I need the Jetta, I need the 4-door, and having something affordable that we're paying for and everything in between, the Jetta kind of fit what I needed. You know, do I wish it was a GTI, something with more power? Yes, 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 yes. But have already driven on the track with lower horsepower vehicles and working on race teams that have lower horsepower vehicles via Spec E30, Spec Miata, MX-5s, you can have fun in a car with 150 to 200 horsepower. You can absolutely do that. I've seen it happen. I've driven cars with around that similar power, and it can be extremely fun. So, just to jump right over all the, it's too slow, blah, 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 watch the Spec Miata on track and tell me that A, they look slow because they turn extremely fast, and B, some of the most fun you'll have on track is in a car that you can push to the absolute limit. So that's where I'm at with that. Playing the cards that I've been dealt. Gonna do the Jetta. I've already purchased some parts for the Jetta, and we'll get into that. But I want to talk about exactly what class in Global Time Attack I'm going to be competing in. Now, I've worked with some race teams that have competed in this series, and I'm a huge fan of the series. I watch the series all the time, but they do have rules for each class. So there are a lot of rules in Global Time Attack for each series to keep it competitive. Somewhat spec racing, but not position oriented, and you're not side-by-side racing. It's a race against time. Whoever has the fastest time is the winner of that class. The class I've decided to race in is the Enthusiast class. Now the Enthusiast class focuses on cars that are almost 100% street cars. Registered, insured, interior has to be intact in the car, stock wheelbase, so no like wide body cars or anything like that. So it limits you to competing on more of a stock level, but there's still some things that you can do to modify your car. It's not a stock car, but they want you to be street legal. So as far as power goes, you do have the ability to do light modifications to the engine, but no like major motor swaps. I think they do permit motor swaps that are OEM engines for like that brand. So like if I did like a GTI motor swap into the Jetta, I think that would be an acceptable swap from what I understand from the rules. They want a catalytic converter to be installed, so I actually will get to that in a minute, but I have a high flow cat downpipe for the car. You can do suspension on the car, but it can't really be super adjustable. They just want it to be more like factory. So right now I have Raceland coilovers on the front, which are not dampening adjustable to my knowledge. So that would be an acceptable suspension on the front, and then the rear is a lowering spring with a stock shock. And it's a very light lowered. It's not extremely low. I don't want it to be extremely low. So as far as suspension goes, they have certain things, but they don't want it to be extremely adjustable. They want it to be more along the factory geometry. And the last thing I'll talk about with the car for the series is the tires have to be street tires, DOT rated, and they do regulate the width of the tire. I'm not 100% sure what wheel tire setup I'm going with, but I'll kind of do a walk around of the car and figure out where we're at and where I want to be. Time for an unboxing. Let's do it. Steel braided brake lines are a must if you have a track car. If you know anything about tracking cars, your pedal will get soft if you have rubber lined and the wrong brake fluid. So that plus good brake fluid and aggressive pads is all I'm gonna do with stock brakes. All right, next thing I got, when I bought my Raceland suspension, I bought them used, and the coilovers, the bearings and the top hats are bad. So I got a rebuild kit for like the top of the coilovers so that everything will be smooth and not make noise. CTS downpipe, catless downpipe, high flow cat. And this is the actual, sorry, I'm trying to keep control of the box. This is the actual cat, so it's two parts, but it'll get rid of that stock cat and with the high flow, but you have to have an emission system with a cat on the exhaust. Not last but least, heat wrap for the downpipe. Got to control a little bit of heat management with a stock car without a lot of ventilation. Something I've already done to the car is ECS tuning, silicone piping, and a aluminum big bore turbo inlet pipe, which makes nice little turbo noises. We'll do some point of view driving in the future for the car. But that is what I've been holding inside. The goal is Global Time Attack Road Atlanta next year, 2022. So we're gonna do that. Maybe I can do some testing and tuning before that, but most of it will probably be street testing and tuning. So things that I'm going to be getting in the future is gonna be like a plug-and-play port tuner for the car. The car will probably make around 200, maybe 205 horsepower when I'm done. Not a lot, but it's peppy. It'll get me around corners and it'll give me a little bit of top speed on the back straight. So that's kind of some of the goals for the car. I'm really looking forward to doing Global Time Attack. As far as the wheel tire setup, I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet, but let me show you what I got. So far I have Audi 18 wheels on 245/40 18 tires on these alloy aluminum looking Audi wheels, front and rear, which I like the squared setup, which I can run a 245/40 tire. The other option is I got these free Steelies, which are 15s, which I have to refurbish, and I could use these and do like a 205/215 real grippy tire. The only issue right now with these wheels and tires setup is that they do rub. So I was thinking if I go down in wheel size, up in tire size a little bit, I could get some more clearance in here. And with like a 215 grippy tire, I feel like that's going to be enough. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Install videos, driving videos, and any other type of videos involving the car will be happening. Updates on my Ratchet Davo Instagram page, so make sure you go follow that as well. But very excited to make this into a part-time track car while it remains my daily. Thank y'all so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.